Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the End of the Line Forge. My name is Smokin' Joe. Today we're going to be making a Gladius, a Damascus Gladius. We've got the metal cleaned up, welded up, stacked up, and in the forge. Stay tuned. We're going to see if we can hammer out some Damascus today. In addition to that, we will also be making a spear, just a mono steel spear, but if you see me working on two different things, that's why, guys. All right, so we've got it up to forge welding temp. Let's see if we can get it pressed together. I'm doing something different today. Usually I use the power hammer to set the welds, but I upgraded my compressor to make the air press I've got a little better. So let's see if it works. Well, I guess it's setting them back on the hammer then. All right, guys, we're going to try to set some welds on this thing using the power hammer. Let's see how it goes. Well, it's going well. You notice we don't use hard blows right to start with. We're going to use lighter blows until we get it compressed down a little bit. Try and filling in those gaps, making everything tight and right. It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. So this is a great example of why you don't outthink your tools. I was trying to start with 27 layers. Well, that was almost as much as my hammer could handle. And because of that, the top and bottom sections forge welded together but didn't forge weld to the rest because it couldn't get enough compression. Sometimes we've got to stop and let the tools tell us what to do. So now I'm going to have to shape these separately, forge weld it back into the billet after it's all combined. Hey guys, we're still working on that Damascus Gladius. We're also working on it's a weapon from one of my favorite books called The Wheel of Time. We're working on Matt Cathune's Ashendir. It's a quarter staff with a sword on the end of it. Stay tuned, we're going to see how it goes. So, any normal smith would have taken this batch of Damascus, thrown it out, and started over. I'm a little too bullheaded. We started with 27 layers. It was too tall. So I had the top part break off, the bottom part break off, and ended up with 15 layers in the center. Then I took and cleaned everything up, and I got 27 layers fork welded back together. Then I've cut it into 4 pieces. When I went to put it together again, the top 2 and the bottom 2 pieces came apart. Everything was clean, everything was flat. I don't know why it's not working, but now I've got 2 billets of 54 layers that we'll have to put together later. So keep an eye. Alright, so when can you tell if layers are forge welded? Well, the easiest way is when they're in the forge, look and see if the layers are heating up at the same time, in the same temperature. If they're heating up and they're 2 different colors, you're not forge welded. The second way is, after you set the forge weld or think you have, turn it on edge. Hit it from the side. If it pops apart, you're not forge welded. All right, let's get it out of the forge, see if it's stuck together. 54. So once we get these put together, we'll have 108. Well, guys, we've got 104 layers. Excuse me, 108 layers. I can't math. Tomorrow we're going to see if we can get those two to stick together, and then we're going to make a blade. We're working on a random pattern Damascus Gladius, so stay tuned, guys. Till next time around, this is Smokin' Joe at the End of the Line Forge. Hit our like, subscribe, and notification bell. And until next time, guys, just keep swinging.